Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind again. I am back to do the Taurus October 2020 Love Tarot pop-up. I hope all has been well. If this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. This is a general love reading. I'm reading for hundreds, if not thousands of people. So some of the information may apply, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate all of my subs and all of the many clients, all of the people that I've read. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for using me to help you in your journey. Okay, so just keep in mind the cards have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to shuffle again on camera so that you can see the cards fly out. It's not me selecting the cards, it's Spirit selecting the cards. So you'll see the cards fly out, okay? I'm going to be referring to a love story. And in this love story, it's talking about you and your special person, aka your divine masculine, divine feminine, and then karmics. Karmics are people who you're with who will teach you a lesson or two or three or four. And sometimes you marry these karmics thinking they're your soulmate, but they're not. Okay, and sometimes you got to go through marriage and kids with them to learn your lessons. Then once you learn those lessons, you leave them and you go into union, ideally with your divine masculine or your divine feminine. Okay, we hope that it works out that way, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes there's egos that get in the way. Sometimes your special person is not there yet. They haven't learned their lessons, right? And sometimes there is, a spell work, witchcraft, curses, whatever it is, black magic that's been done to interfere with the connection. Okay, so let's get started. If you want a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Okay, so let's go. Just give me a couple seconds. Okay. That's too many cards. Just keep in mind too, like if you want to skip the shuffling, you can go to minute 4. The reading starts off a little slow, but then it starts to turn up. The energy starts to turn up, okay? So you miss a minute, you miss a lot, all right? Hold on just a second. I feel like I'm sinking into this chair. I'm short, so I have to sit on a pillow to kind of boost me up so I can reach the table to do what I have to do. I hope I look big on camera. Not big like heavy set, but big like, so I'm not sinking into the chair, disappearing. Okay, someone is like in player mode. This is what Spirit is saying. Woo! Okay, here we go. We got a time. Oh, we got some time frames here. Spirit is giving you some time frames. So get your calendar up. Get your Google Calendar ready because Spirit is, whew. Okay, that's too many cards. Okay. Okay, that should be enough cards for this deck. We're going to go through a couple of the oracle decks. If we have time, we'll get into traditional tarot. We might not. Okay. All right, so let's go. So Spirit is saying something's going to happen in several days. So, you know, we're on the weekend now. So by next weekend, something significant is going to happen. So just keep that in your head, okay? You could be getting a message. There could be news of a pregnancy, news of a divorce, okay? Something is going to be coming in. But there's a liar in this story, okay? Spirit didn't waste any time. They're telling you maybe you're going to find out that someone is lying in the next several days. Maybe someone's lies are going to be exposed. But someone is a liar up in this piece, okay? I want to dominate you. So someone wants to have major control over the situation. Keep in mind, this could be you thinking this way and feeling this way about your special person, or your special person feeling this way about you, or someone in this love story wants to dominate. Now, it could be an ex that wants to dominate too. And so the ways of domination could be, one, someone is very bossy, someone's very macho, they like to control a situation, they want to be dominant. I get that. Second scenario is they want to dominate you in the bedroom, okay? They like to be on top, they like to control the situation. That's another scenario. Now, the third scenario is that someone can try and dominate through that magician energy, through spell work, black magic, you know, trying to manipulate a situation spiritually to turn the tables in their favor. Okay, so we'll see how the cards play out as to what the energy is. Baby, I need your loving and think about us all the time, the Four Tops. I don't know if that song came out maybe in the 50s or 60s. I don't know. But anyway, someone is like yearning for your love, okay? They can't be too long going without seeing you, okay? They love making love to you. They love being in your company. They love everything about you, okay? So Spirit is like, you know, letting you know how this person is feeling. This could be you feeling this way about this person. But someone is in hermit mode. Someone is in contemplation. They're strategizing. They're trying to figure out how to move, okay? You know, there is a bit of uncertainty. So, you know, but someone's going to be coming up out of that. It could be that the ego is holding them back from happiness and wish fulfillment, okay? And the ego can mess things up. You know, where there is ego, there cannot be any mutual love, okay? Because with the ego, people, you know, who have big egos, they love themselves, okay? And so for mutual love to be on the scene, love and ego, they can't really exist. They can't coexist successfully anyway, okay? So yeah, this could be preventing forward movement and progress. So, you know, in your prayers, you gotta start, you know, just, you know, talking to Spirit about like, look, I need for the egos to be dropped. Now, this could be you with a big ego, okay? You can't own up to your mistakes. You don't want to admit that you're wrong. I'm not passing judgment. Someone in this story has a big ego, all right? I'm booed up with someone else right now, LMA, all right? So somebody's booed up. If you were wondering, like, are they with somebody? I don't know. Spirit is saying yes. They got a boo thing on the side. There's a boo thing somewhere, okay? Whether it's a male or a female. Be flirty and joyful and not angry and argumentative, okay? You know, being flirty is very attractive. It's more attractive than being rough and warrior-like and, you know, manhandling people in situations, okay? So Spirit wants you to lighten up. They want you to soften up. You know, what you could do is you want to soften up a bit. You can do like a honey bath. You know, take a mixing bowl full of lukewarm to tepid water. Add some honey to it, stir with your left hand, and pray for what you want as far as love and relationships are concerned. Okay, boom, you can light a yellow candle as you're praying intensely. Then you're gonna go in the shower, wash with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're gonna dump this over your head. And, you know, you could do this for 5 days or a couple of days, 3 to 5 days, and see how it plays out, okay? And that's to soften the situation if you feel like you're just being too rough, okay? But Return of the Mac still in player mode, Mark Morrison. So someone's player, in the words of Martin Lawrence, player. Okay, and this could be interfering with progress, as far as like establishing a relationship. Okay, this person is all over with this one and that one, being real sneaky. Okay, and so spirit is like, this is what could be holding up progress: the ego, the Mac mode. Okay, so fall. We only have 1 month left of fall. We got a couple weeks, October, and then we got November. So something is gonna go down within the next couple of weeks from now to the end of November. So just keep in mind, next week, something's gonna happen by next week, and then the end of the month into November. Okay. And spirit is saying, what kind of fuckery is this? Amy Winehouse. Like, if you haven't heard of that song, listen to it. Spirit's like, what is going on? Okay. Spirit's not having it. They're not happy with this situation. And they want you to fix it. They want you to make some moves. Do what you got to do. Go into your prayer and meditation, no matter what you believe in. Buddha, Allah, Jehovah, Olofi, whatever you call God or the spirit. Spirit wants you to get into prayer mode, okay? Winter time, December, January, February, okay? Significant months. Maybe all kinds of shit will hit the fan in the winter. There could be a proposal in the winter. There could be a breakup in the winter. Spirit is saying, just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Bill Withers. So maybe you guys are going to come into union in the winter, December, January, February. Okay. But Spirit is saying, like, you need that 8 of coins. There's got to be effort. You got to plant the seed, 7 of coins, and watch it grow. But you got to work. You got to collaborate, 3 of coins, if you're, into traditional tarot. Okay. And so Spirit is saying that it's going to require work on both of your parts in order to make it work. But there are reasons why I left, and I can't let you go. Earth, wind, and fire. Okay. So you are an earth sign. All right. And so maybe this person told you why they left. Maybe they left because they had someone on the side while they were in play mode. They got someone pregnant possibly, and they didn't have the guts to tell you that they got someone pregnant. Okay. Because that's major embarrassment, and that would definitely make them the wrongest they could ever be. Okay. And then finally, Ain't No Mountain High Enough to Keep Me From Loving You, Marvin Gaye and Tammy. I think that song came out in the 60s. Okay, but basically, Spirit is saying, like, no matter what the barriers are, if they're in another town, another state, another country, they live far away, no matter if there's, people that are married or relationships and kids and all that, Spirit is going to connect you guys, okay? Even if it seems impossible. I'm going to step it up a notch. Hold on just a second. You guys got to gear up. You definitely got to get in prayer, okay? Spirit is warning you ahead of time. Okay. They gave you another checkpoint, time checkpoint. Wow. Okay. Someone is definitely 3 of Swords here. Heartbreak. Okay, you got some good news. Okay, blessings are coming in. I'm happy for you. Oh. All right, well, you got some work to do, okay? This is a bit of a roller coaster ride. Okay, so we'll deal with that. Let me just make sure. Oh, there was a card that flipped. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Spirit is definitely warning you. It's not to freak out. Okay. All right. So, Spirit is saying a tower moment is coming. If it hasn't already come, remember these energies could have just taken place in the recent past. They could be taking place now, or they could take place in the near future, okay? And they can last for either several days, several weeks, or several months, all right? Spirit is saying a storm, a revolution is coming. There are going to be big changes, okay? It could be rather sudden, or it could be a gradual building up. But Spirit is saying keep your eyes open. This tower moment is about to go down. All right. And so that's why you got to raise your vibration even higher in prayer, meditation, mantras for protection. You can go onto my playlist, look for mantras for protection or protection mantras. I don't know how I can't remember how I listed it, but please do it. The Durga, D-U-R-G-A mantra is amazing. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Okay. You say that 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night is only 8 to 10 minutes. I'm telling you, it works miracles, all right? Springtime. Spring is significant. This past spring, maybe something went down. Spring months are March, April, May, or something is significant is going to happen this spring, all right? So just be mindful that spring is definitely going to be significant, okay? If it's not this spring, this past spring that something happened, it's going to be the upcoming spring, March, April, May, all right? Okay. And so a special person wants a long-term commitment with you, okay? Special person wants a long-term commitment with you. So, they're definitely, you're definitely on their mind. They're thinking about taking it a step further. They may want to, special commitment is, maybe moving in with each other, professing your love, maybe marriage, engagement. Okay. And so, Spirit is just acknowledging this. Okay. But on the flip side, I'm having an affair with someone. Okay. So someone in this love story is seeing someone on the side. It's not a good look. And Spirit's blowing up their spot. Okay, that's the good thing about tarot card readings, because, tarot Spirit exposes people, places, and things that you would never, you might never find out because you may not be in their circles. You may not know what's going on, but tarot exposes everyone. They put everyone's dirty laundry out there, okay? And true love. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe this could be you having an affair with someone. Maybe this person you're having an affair with, that's your true love. Okay, and you don't know how to break it off with the relationship that you're in. I don't know. True love is in here somewhere. All right. We know that the passion is there, but there is also heartbreak. 3 of Swords, okay? We're not going to focus on the heartbreak. More than 9 times out of 10, the reason why you're watching this is because there was heartbreak. There was a break along somewhere in the relationship, somewhere in this love story, okay? I'm only with you for sex and nothing more, okay? So someone is just with someone for convenience, if they're feeling in that mode. It's the sex, okay? It's like Spirit is saying that there's no love there, okay? That's essentially what they're saying. So if you were worried about, is this person, in love? No, it's just for the sex, okay? It's just to pass the time. But your soulmate is coming soon. So this is great, okay? That's great news. So you have some great things to look forward to, and a gift is on the way. So maybe this soulmate is your gift. Maybe it could be the gift of a pregnancy. Maybe it could be a gift of money. Someone gifting you with money or something. Something is coming, okay? And it's going to be big, all right? Now, we were having a great time. I don't like this card. I'm feeling like this card came up with you guys in previous readings. Like there is like this underlying thread of this energy, okay? Black magic has been worked. So, you know, like I said in previous videos, and maybe this black magic is causing the storm of the revolution to take place, okay? Yeah, so, you know, what I'm saying here is, you know, some of you may not believe that. You know, I know a lot of tarot card readers, they don't touch on it because, one, they don't like to, you know, discuss that energy. They don't know about the energy. And so with this black magic, this thing is real, okay? If you're vibrating high and you're praying around the clock, you're not going to be impacted by the black magic, okay? And black magic, witchcraft, spell work happens in all traditions, all cultures, okay? It's not just confined to the continent of Africa, okay? And so, so basically, you know, people have ancestors, all right? Their ancestors could have been prophetesses, could have been mambos, hugans, curanderos, espiritistas, imams, you know, priests, preachers, you know, witch doctors, healers, okay? So that was what their ancestors practiced, but they more than likely don't practice that. They don't follow in the tradition of their ancestors. But what they do have is it being in their DNA. So when someone is miserable and they wish someone ill will, a lot of times they can manifest these things because that they have that energy of having strong spiritual people in their bloodline. And so, yes, if someone wishes someone to get in a car accident, you could get in a car accident because you're not vibrating as high as you could. Okay? So this person doesn't have to stand over a pot. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do is envision in their mind what they want to happen to you. Or they could speak it using their ache, their ability from their mouth, their words to manifest, to create, or to destroy. Okay? So, you know, they can light a candle if they want to give it more energy and power, but some people don't even have to do that. So that's why you got to take the necessary steps, you know, to go into prayer, to go into meditation, you know, to wear your spiritual eyes, to take your spiritual baths. Okay, I'm going to recommend the white bath. That's in my discussion section. Okay, you take a big bowl of water, mixing bowl, lukewarm, tepid water. You're going to take some cascarilla, which is powdered eggshell. Very sacred in my tradition. You can buy it on Amazon or go to your local botanica. It's like, I think it's like 25 cents a piece, all right? You break it up, powder it into the water. You add cow's milk, goat's milk, whether powdered or liquid. We actually prefer goat's milk if you can, or coconut milk. Take some cocoa butter sticks, shape some cocoa butter in. You can add a dash of white rum or a few drops of Florida water, which you can also get online at your local, at Amazon.com or your local botanica. Okay, and then you can add white flower petals. If you don't have white flower petals, you know, then that's okay. Just make the bath. You're stirring with your left hand. You have a white candle lit, and you're praying with all your heart and soul to break witchcraft, spells, shatter all the evil eyes that look upon you, cut all the tongues that talk negatively against you, uplift you, rejuvenate you, open up all your roads and paths to success, happiness, and well-being, strengthen your spiritual eye, give you the clarity you need to show you the things that need to be seen, to open all the doors and all the paths to your success, happiness, and well-being. That's your prayer. You can add some other stuff to it. Okay, you're going to wash with soap and water, rinse off. You're going to dump this over your head, all over your body, air dry, dress in white, and sleep in white. Do this for 3 to 7 days. Do it whenever you feel down and out, depressed. It is an amazing bath. You don't know how many of the people that I have read, my clients who have had amazing, phenomenal stories about that white bath. Okay. Yes. So please do that bath. Black magic has been worked. You can also do a ruda, R-U-D-A bath, or ru, R-U-E. You can buy that online. I think it's $4 or $5 at Amazon.com. Go to your botanica, boil it till the water turns brownish, cool it down, sift out the leaves and stems, put it in a bowl, put your left hand in, and you're praying with your eyes closed to get rid of any negative energy. You can have a candle lit, just don't leave candles unattended, lit unattended. Pray to break all spells, curses, hexes, brujeria, witchcraft thrown against you. Reverse it all back, send it back to sender, uplift you and rejuvenate you, and open all the roads in the past to your success, happiness, and well-being. Bathe in soap and water. You could do this for 3 to 5 days. All right. And you're not going to put it over your head like the white bath. You're going to put it from your neck down. All right. See what happens with that. I want to marry you. So right after the black magic card, you get, I want to marry you. So yeah, that person, that special person, they definitely want a commitment with you. They're not playing. They want that commitment with you. And finally, STD. So a spirit is saying, not that you have an STD, but someone in this love story could be carrying a special package. Maybe it's because of their player ways, and they're having raw, unprotected sex, spreading love. Okay. A spirit wants you to go get checked just to make sure you're good. All right. And spirit wants you to be careful when you lay down with the people. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next deck. And, I've said in previous videos, like, I don't like to call out signs. I'm not big on the signs. I think it's distracting, but I put the signs in this deck for you. So let's see if spirit blesses you with signs. Okay. You got a snake in the grass. Someone cannot be trusted. Woo. You got a description of someone in the love story. Okay. Spirit is like, don't worry, you're gonna be all right. Let's see, I thought a card flipped. Yep. Got another description of someone in the love story. Let's see. Okay, they're telling you what mantras they want you to do. You got to go on my playlist and look up pop-up love mantras. Okay. Woo! You see the cards flying? Hold on just a second. All right. Yeah, there's jealous. Someone is very jealous. Very jealous. Muy posesiva. Muy posesiva. Okay. Very possessive. All right, so they're done with this deck. So let's go. All right. So in order to help you to raise your vibration, so in addition to prayer, to whoever you believe in, your mantras that you look on my playlist. I want you to look at the mantras for chakras, okay? To open up your chakras, to align your chakras. Because Spirit is saying you have a chakra blockage. Either your heart chakra, your root chakra, your third eye, your crown, one of your chakras, if not all of them, are misaligned or they're blocked, okay? And so Spirit is saying that you need to do chakra work to open them up. So say, for example, and you can go on my playlist, it'll say something about chakra work. Like each chakra has a particular sound or an intonation, okay? And so, for instance, like your third eye, okay, which is in between your eyes, and your crown chakra, which is on the top of your head, the sound is Om, okay? So when you say Om, let the M vibrate in your mouth, and you're taking your time and saying Om, okay? And so this is going to help to open you up, all right? I would like to hear in the comments, after you do the chakra work, like what it is you feel, okay? I'm very curious to hear the comments of what it is you feel, all right? A friend cannot be trusted. You got a snake in the grass, okay? So don't be telling all your business, your private stuff, because this person could take the information and go run back and tell somebody, okay? And someone is drinking too much alcohol, all right? And this is not good. This is interfering with a connection. Spirit, thought it was noteworthy to mention this, okay? The next thing is there is someone in this love story that's muscular, okay? Muscular, and Spirit is saying that you will overcome all the obstacles in your past. So don't be down and out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some work. Someone's wishing, ill on you. But Spirit is saying that you will overcome all the obstacles. It's not for you to sit around and do nothing. That's not going to work. Spirit is here. They're saying they want to help you, but you got to reach out and you got to vibrate even higher. Okay. So if you prayed 1 time a day, you better pray 5 times a day. If you pray 5 times a day, you better pray 8 times a day. Okay. Spirit is saying that if you do not want to experience the effects of this black magic, this brujeria, this witchcraft, you need to vibrate high. Okay, you're building up your spiritual force field. Okay, you're building up your spiritual entourage, so anything that's thrown can't impact you. If you're experiencing car accidents, multiple accidents within 1 year, less than a year, deaths of people, you're breaking bones all over your body, you can't sleep at night, you're depressed, you're getting sick all the time, relationships falling apart, kids are bouncing off the wall, problems at work, losing your place where you live, and all this. That's not normal. That's not a coincidence. That's no. Something is wrong. So don't just sit around and say, oh, it's just no. You got to take action. And taking action is through prayer, meditation, and doing spiritual baths and all that, being proactive. I'm afraid someone is going to take you away from me. That's why someone is doing this work, because they feel threatened. They feel their situation is threatened. Okay? So that's why they're throwing stuff. And this person that feels threatened could be short, because the card came right after the person feels threatened. Okay, that's a possibility. Someone in this love story is muscular, and someone in this love story is short. And Spirit wants you to do mantras for love. Okay, these mantras for love will also help to break whatever spell work is being done to interfere with the connection. Okay, there are love mantras. You can do the aham prima. Okay, that's the divine love mantra. There's mantras for romantic love, mantra for the ultimate lover. You could do a mantra against celestial weapons, which is also directed at destroying any kind of black magic or dark forces that have been sent to you. Okay, you can look at mantras for protection, also mantras for love. Spirit is saying, I'm jealous that you are getting a lot of attention. So it could be like social media, you know, people are liking your videos, they're liking your pictures, they're making comments, and this person is like stalking all of your social media, and they're like, oh, okay, really? Okay, so someone is getting upset. Okay, now, this card, you got to be very careful, okay? Spirit is warning you, if you haven't had this happen already, that there could be danger from a car accident, okay? This could be as a result of this black magic that was thrown, all right? So Spirit wants you to be very careful while you're driving. No driving and texting, no being on the phone, getting emotional and arguing with people on the phone while you're driving. Keep your eyes on the road, because Spirit is warning that there could be a car accident somewhere, okay? If you don't drive, be careful of jumping in and out of cars with people, because those people could have stuff on them, and then you can get injured from that, okay? Be careful crossing the street, be careful riding bikes, and all of this stuff, okay? Spirit ends this particular deck with there is a stalker, okay? I don't know, like Taurus, I really feel like you got this before. A stalker card. Someone could be stalking your social media, or they can literally be stalking you around your house, around your place of work, watching you coming and going. So you definitely got to keep your eyes open, okay? So now we're going to go to the next deck, and the messages here are a little heavy, okay? So just get ready. Okay. Yeah, someone is very angry. Woo! Wow. Okay, this is double confirmation here. Double confirmation. Some reason this deck is not, Spirit doesn't want to talk much through this deck. Okay. Don't worry. You just got to get your vibration up. Okay, now they're talking. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, let's see. Yeah, you definitely... Spirit is trying to, boost your love life. So they give you, okay. Okay. Let's stop there. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. All right, so first of all, I'm furious that you moved on without me. And so, yes, someone is pissed off that they were left, okay, that the relationship didn't work out. And this could be like the impetus for this work that's being thrown, okay, through, for the hostility. Spirit is saying, watch who you leave your kids with, possible abuse and molestation. Guys, this card is very concerning, okay? I know people have to go back to work with this whole COVID piece, but, cases of domestic violence and child abuse are spiking now because the kids are home. Many of the kids are kept home. They're going to school online, virtually. And so, you got to be careful of who you leave your kids with. This goes for family members. It goes for boyfriends, girlfriends, okay? There are horror stories. Okay, so if your child is drawing a picture of your boyfriend as a monster, don't think it's in celebration of Halloween. Okay? Your child may be drawing your boyfriend as a monster because that man may be touching inappropriately the child. So please don't discount or dismiss what your children are saying. You know, when you change your diapers, you better check them. Okay? Spirit is saying, watch who you leave your kids with. And this applies to only people who have children. Okay? So just be mindful of that. Next thing, dark forces negatively impact your love life. See? Can't make this up. That's why you got to do those baths, the white bath. You got to work on your chakras, and you got to go into prayer and meditation. Okay? It's talking about your love life. That's why this card, Mantras for Love, came up. So you have work to do. Now you got to become a student of, building yourself up. Okay? In addition to the prayers you may make already. All right, especially if all of these, crazy things are happening, or if there's like this weird vibe in the house, a weird stillness. You're seeing dark shadows at night. You can't sleep. Okay, there's this feeling of impending doom or depression or something heavy sitting on you. No, okay, you got to put your foot down and be like, no, not today. I'm coming up out of this. Okay. Spirit is saying you're not my type, but I'm attracted to you. So, this person may not be your typical type, or you may not be this person's typical type, but rest assured the chemistry is hot like fire. Okay. Spirit is saying you have been cursed and need a spiritual cleaning and reading. You saw me shuffle these cards. Okay. Like I said in previous videos, I have never worked in Atlantic City Casino. I have never worked in Las Vegas casino. I don't profess myself to be a master shuffler. I don't know how to play cards. These cards, as I was doing my so-called shuffling, they flew out, and you saw it, you were witness. So Spirit is warning you, look, someone put something on you, especially if you're feeling the effects of it, okay? So you need to do the spiritual baths. You can consult with me for a reading, or consult with some reader. All right, doesn't have to be me. You can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999@gmail.com if this is impacting you in any way, or if you want to dig deeper. Prayers and honey to the river. So, the God force, the feminine aspect of God that exists in the rivers, that deals with love and relationships. Okay, this energy is calling you to the river to give prayers, to give your heart, to pray from your heart. You can take a little bell, a brass bell, and as you go to the river, you can say prayers at the river and pray for the God force to help you in matters of love and in relationships. Okay, and you can bring some honey. Don't put the jar in the river. You're not polluting the river, but you can pour some honey into the river as you're praying slowly, and pray for what it is that you want. Okay, because the feminine aspect of God that lives in the rivers, okay, that exists in the rivers, that owns the rivers, wants to help you. Okay, you are my fantasy. Okay, so yeah, maybe this is why there's a stalker. All right. You are their fantasy. They love the way you look, the way you smell, the way you walk, all of these things that you may not be paying attention to. But this stalker, rest assured, they have their eyes on you. And you are in the spotlight, famous here. So you could be famous watching this. I do have celebrity people that watch this. That's fine. Or fame could be coming to you. So you can be an aspiring actress, singer, writer, director, rapper, musician, whatever it is. Spirit is saying that fame is around the corner. You could get your big break. If that's not you, the next scenario is you could be shopping at the supermarket and meet someone famous. Be driving in a car, crossing the street. You guys could become fast friends. and or lovers, okay? And then that fame energy is around you. But Spirit is saying that fame is around you, okay? Your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationships. So what is this saying? Spirit is saying, ain't nothing gonna go right. Ain't nothing gonna last if you don't acknowledge your ancestors. Those people who came before you. Those people whose shoulders you stand on. Those people who are the reasons why you are here today. Okay? I'm not talking about the ancestors that abused you and neglected you and whatever. I'm talking about the ancestors that go back. And they're speaking, they're coming up in this reading, and they're like, look, if you want long-term happiness and success and love and commitment, you got to set your ancestors up. Okay? Spirit is telling me, as I tell you this, Spirit is saying, don't come out of your ancestral practices. Okay? Because before all these major religions, there were indigenous religions that existed. Okay? And as much as the history books talk about these people were uncivilized and needed to be civilized, so they had to take new names, new spiritual traditions. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about before the conquerors and the colonizers, try to quote unquote civilize people. And ancestors, acknowledging the ancestors is big in many cultures. So Spirit wants you to set up a candle, put a glass of cool, refreshing water, get a bouquet of flowers. If you have pictures of your ancestors that have passed on, cut out all the living people, put them in a nice frame, set up an ancestor shrine. When you drink coffee in the morning, put down a cup of black coffee. Any kind of food that you put down for them or drinks should be on chipped or broken cups and bowls and plates. From this point on, you should not be eating off of chipped dinnerware, okay? Because that is reserved for the ancestors. The ancestors want acknowledgement. If grandma drank whiskey, put down a bottle of whiskey or a shot glass of whiskey. If your grandfather smoked a pipe, put down a pipe for him. Okay? This is how you acknowledge your ancestors. You call out their first and last names. If you knew their last names, call it out 3 times. Say, look, this is your daughter, your son. I come before you here today to thank you for all that you've done for me, to thank you for blessing me with being here today. I acknowledge you. I pray for your spirit's upliftment and evolution. I pray for the forgiveness of your sins in the earthly plane, and I pray for your advancement in the spiritual plane. And I honor you, and I pray that you will help me in opening up this business. Grandpa, you were great at running your businesses. I need your help. I need you to line things up for me, put the opportunities in place, the money, the financing I need to make this happen. And after you're finished saying your prayers, you knock 3 times. Okay? That's how you acknowledge them. You could do it every day, several times a day, once a week, but your ancestors want acknowledgement. If you go back with them, they will hurt you again. So Spirit is saying, warning. Be careful of going back to that in the past. Okay? They did talk about an STD. All right? So I don't know if this person from the past is bringing a special package to you. Okay? Because they were sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry or whoever. Okay? But Spirit is warning you. Or they could bring their drama with an ex who's stalking, and that ex can turn up at your front doorstep with a knife or a machete. Okay? So Spirit wants you to keep your eyes open. And finally, and I think I told you this when you got the card, you can't make this up. Spirit is reaffirming. Root a bath to get rid of negative energy. Okay? That ruda. Okay, you got to take that bath. You can order it online. It's like $4 or $5 at Amazon.com. You can go to your local botanica and buy it. Okay, they usually sell it dried or it's rue, R-U-E, and just make it happen. Okay, and put it from your neck down. Okay, let me check the Sibylla deck really quickly. Okay, you got 3 cards. So you got the priest. You got the priest card. So the priest card to me shows like, you definitely gotta get into your prayer mode vibe. Okay, whatever you believe in. If you're Buddhist, Hindu, what do you call it? You practice in voodoo, Islam, Yoruba, you're Jewish, Jehovah's Witness, whatever you are, Spirit wants you to get into your godly state. Okay, because there is something coming. It talked about the storm is coming. So this is fair warning to you. All right. You got money, but it came reverse. So Spirit is saying your money might be funny. Okay, someone may have stolen money from you. There could be a theft of money. But your money is funny. So you may have to do like a money ritual, a money bath, or something of that nature to kind of stimulate your funds coming in. You could do a money bath with parsley and mint, fresh parsley and mint. Take a bowl of water, lukewarm to tepid water, start shredding the parsley and mint. And as you're shredding the parsley mint inside of the water and releasing the ache, the spiritual energy, the spiritual magic of the plant into the water, you're seeing the chlorophyll, the water's turning green. You're praying to open up the roads for your money to come in abundantly, for success and happiness, okay? You're praying for what you want. You can light a green money candle, boom, boom, boom. Take that bath. You could put it from your neck down, okay? And you could do this for 3 days and see what happens, okay? If you want, you can put some coins in the bath as well, as you're praying. You got a man that's thinking. So I don't know if someone is stressed out, someone is in their head about things, but Spirit is acknowledging this. Let me pull from this deck, the Kipper deck. Okay. Yes, you got main female reverse. So there's someone in your company that she's not good. And remember, you got something about a friend can't be trusted. It's a female, okay? And she could be, a best friend, a close friend, someone in your circle. She cannot be trusted. And then you got sudden wealth, which came reverse. So this dark energy, this black magic, this witchcraft, whatever was done, I think they're trying to impact and affect your money. Okay, and so you got to do that money bath, all right? Let's see. This is the Marchetti deck. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups reverse. And you got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's this dark energy. Also, too, you guys got to be careful around your windows. Make sure you're locking up windows, especially if you're on the ground floor. Watch people climbing into windows. You do have that stalker energy. You do have, people watching you. Spirit is also talking about this dark spiritual energy can come through your windows. So you may want to, take some cascarilla, that powdered eggshell that I was talking about, and do little crosses over your windows. And as you do the crosses, you're praying for protection, okay? Watch your doorways, watch being at night. Be very careful at nighttime, okay? Because this person is sending dark energies, dark spirits to you. Okay, if there is I'm saying this, my head is tingling. Like if you're seeing dark shadows at night, if you're hearing weird sounds, weird noises, if you're having problems sleeping, if there's ill vibes, it's because this person has sent a spirit to affect you. Okay. Yeah, and they're real slick, and this energy can kind of slip in. Okay, you may not notice it right away. It's a very sneaky energy. You got the Knight of Cups, which is usually, someone 20s, 30s, probably usually 30s, that's bringing in love. But this card is flipped. So, you know, the love has been delayed. It has been halted, okay, because of this dark energy. Okay, so you definitely got to do your mantras, your prayers, your spiritual work, your mantras for love, mantras for protection. They're on my playlist. Okay, you do your spiritual baths, which is your white bath and your Ruta bath. Okay, and go into your prayer, your meditation, and most importantly, set up your ancestors. Please do. Okay, they are your spiritual entourage. They are your army. Okay, and once you have everyone set up and you're acknowledging them on a regular basis, all of this spell work and stuff, these people cannot touch you. Okay, and whatever it is they work, when you pray, make your baths, pray that all of that shit that they're sending reverses back to them. Okay, you don't have to mention any names. Okay, and don't start conjuring things to throw stuff back to them. Just take the baths, and whatever it is that they put on you, you send it back to sender. Guys, if any of this has impacted you in any way, and you want to explore it further, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. I'm definitely here for you. Please like the video, definitely share, certainly subscribe. And I will see you for November 2020. Have a great Scorpio season. Ciao.